On my way down to the fitness center, I thought I would stop in and see what they were offering for breakfast. So this scene should be very familiar for anybody who travels often. Lots of animal products, processed foods. Thankfully there was some fruit, but this is very, unfortunately, all too common when you are staying at a resort or some kind of hotel. They don't tend to accommodate for people who kind of eat outside the standard American diet. Like my boyfriend, who was more than happy to eat that breakfast.
Wake up 2 p.m. I don't know where we are. Looks like a cheap motel with our clothes on the floor.
My legs were still recovering from yesterday's hike, and I knew we had a very long day's worth of hiking ahead of us. So I made sure to kind of chill out on my workout this morning. I spent most of the time stretching. It's so important to make sure you get the quads, the hamstrings, the hips, all of these different areas that are going to be utilized during our trek this afternoon. We had also spent a lot of time traveling in the car yesterday, so this was a much needed warm-up session. By the time I finished my workout, got back up to the room, showered, it was finally time for breakfast. So in between pages of the new book I picked up, I am snacking on my raw veggies, per my usual. I know it's nothing fancy, but it's by far my favorite. Gary Chapman's book, The 5 Love Languages, had been recommended to me by a number of different people. So when my friend's mother offered for me to borrow it, I took advantage. After I finished my raw vegetables, I've been really into curries lately. So this is a curried lentil, millet, vegetable kind of medley, and plenty of raspberries on the side. So this was a very filling breakfast for the long hike that was ahead of us. As much as I complain about Wisconsin's weather, I cannot deny the absolute beauty that is the fall in Wisconsin. It's by far my favorite time of year, and I try to be outdoors as much as possible during it. But unfortunately, this is the time of year when it starts to get a little bitter outside. So we had to wait until the beginning of the afternoon to be able to get outdoors and really enjoy ourselves while we were hiking. So it was rather chilly in the morning, especially with the wind. And as sweet as he is, Justin was offering to carry my coat if I needed him to. That's nice, but I feel like I'm always freezing. So I'll just keep my coat on. After living in the same state all my life, I feel like as a child I really took for granted all of the beautiful landscape that was around me. But now that I'm older and I have time to take a step back and really reflect on the things that are meaningful and really worthwhile to be spending my time on, I feel like there's nothing more therapeutic than hiking. Being outdoors in the sunshine, hearing the birds and the leaves rustling as the wind comes by, and all of those amazing earthy smells that come with fall. It's just such a sensory experience that you really cannot replicate any other way. I'm just excited we got out here when the leaves were changing. We're probably never going to hit them perfectly. No, you don't think so?
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe. Striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand.
That was by far the hardest. I can't even talk. That by far was the hardest trail that we've accomplished so far, to the best of my memory. What do you think, babe? Still a good one. Gorgeous day. Okay, now I know where we are. Oh, look at that. There's another train.
This way, right? It's so hot.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter.
Still got a long ways to go.
And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye.
I think we covered a lot of altitude.
Cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run.
Almost at the bottom.
Don't say we didn't.
Still so far to
I
go.
was your first love, and you were my first one. Cheers to all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah.
Oh my goodness, we made it. Okay, so we started here and we went here and cut across and down, and we made it.
I neglected to mention that we had about another mile and a half to go. But when you are walking with your partner that you have been with for many, many years, but never get a chance to really hang out with one-on-one or spend that quality time because you're raising a young child, and then you finally get time together and you have so much to talk about and just contemplate life together, it's such an important time to reconnect.
Whew. Yeah, here's the car. How exciting.
Oh yeah, I'm burnt up.
We made it. Oh, look at those colors.
We're back! Open sesame. As you can imagine, we were absolutely famished after this whole weekend of hiking, and the first thing we do when we get back to the hotel is have our dinner. So I pull out my ginormous, vibrant, colorful salad full of mushrooms and jicama and red peppers and red cabbage. I brought a little bit of this Mrs. Dash to put on top of it with some cherry tomatoes and white wine vinegar. And I had plenty of squash and beans left over in the fridge, so I was more than satisfied with my whole food plant-based meal that I had waiting for me at the hotel, while Justin went and found a burger off the room service list. I can't thank you guys enough for enjoying these videos with me. In turn, I really hope you get something out of it and see that this healthy lifestyle is so accessible. You just have to make it a habit and practice it day in and day out. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or found it inspiring in any way to apply it to your lifestyle.